Hello everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. You guys, before I get started, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and be sure to click that notification bell so that that's you, will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post up. Also scroll down where the text is posted for the video. You will find some terms, TERMS. I ask that you look those terms up via a video format platform. And right now that's YouTube. Also scroll down where the text is posted for the video. You will find my skin and hair care line product listing. Please order some stuff, you guys, and support your girl. I can't wait to tell you guys what is going on. Okay, so I put out, I'm going to show you guys this thing. I had, and please excuse, where some of the paint or whatever that is, the residue has come off of this, where you see the silver, but this was all black. I had this for some years actually, and never used it. And what it is a device, no electricity, however, as you can see, that will thaw out your meats. You just sit your meats on there and it literally thaws out your meats. So one day, I put out 2 packages of meat to thaw out, left and came back. For some reason, my oven was not working, however. And it had been working all the time. Now, I took electrical courses and maintenance has been in there. They hadn't figured it out and really didn't give a damn, honestly. So I was like, why is my oven? The stove was working, but the oven was not working and it was beeping. Okay. And let me, I'm going to show you guys how it was beeping, okay? Hold on one second. I'm going to show you guys how it was beeping. I'm going to cover this up because, you know, of course, you gotta turn stuff off so you can. There you go. You guys hear that? And if you look on the top, FIEI. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? I mean, just annoying. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? It was not doing that before I left. It wasn't doing it the day before that. It wasn't doing it the day before that, the day before that. So I had no choice but knowing about electricity, but to come back here and unplug the one that was making the noise. Stay with me. This was over 6 weeks ago, like 2 months ago, actually. Okay. And something said, well, maybe it's the electrical outlet itself, because for some reason, my electrical outlet, this has nothing to do with it, that is connected to, that I plug my refrigerator in, this is electronic stocking, was affecting this vent. Okay. And I was like, that's impossible. It hadn't done that before. You know, you plug something in, I plug a radio in, it starts blinking. My light starts blinking. I'm like, why is my light blinking when I plug my radio in? Or if you move the electrical cord while it's in the plug, you know, my light would start blinking. And I'm like, that's not supposed to be happening. Your girl took electrical courses, and I'm going to tell you guys, thank you, Jesus, for my life. Really? So I'm like, something is going on. It's not affecting the oven. So the oven has its own electrical, you know, deal. It's not affecting that, you know, my stove, my range, but it was affecting that. So I said, you know what, take it a little further. And because I didn't really worry about this. I already knew that this idiot above my head used to be a maintenance guy, came into my apartment and messed with my deal because he saw I was going to cook something. Cameras in my apartment right above my head as well as abroad all over. So he knew that I was going to cook this meat. He's a little childish punk. And so he came in here and manipulated my electrical wires. I just discovered today what he actually did. Like I said, I looked at this, but I just said, forget it. As long as my range is working, the top, you know, no problem. And I've cooked roast. You guys, you really can cook roast on top of your range. I've cooked everything. And so I was like, no problem, as long as I can eat. But after pondering on my vent hood and the electrical outlet, that prompted me to come and look at my freaking oven again. Turned it around. All of these were plugged in except for this one. Let me do it again. Hold on. It was not doing that. But you couldn't find anything like disconnected. You know, nothing was disconnected. I'm like, what the hell? I knew he had done something. I just didn't know what he could do. And this idiot loves to mess with women, which again proves to me that he's a punk, like I said. So today, I go ahead and plug this one back in. Let me do this. And around here, I pressed, where is it? Cancel. Okay. I said, oh, that stopped the noise. Okay, so let's go back here and just do some investigating. Because these are all in the right spot. Trust me, they are. Let's go back here again. Okay, this looks fine. Nothing was wrong with that. But then something said, girl, all you gotta do, let me find it. All you gotta do is take this tape right here and look behind it. Let me show you guys what I discovered. You guys. Yeah, take that tape, move that tape, girl. Bam! The wires are cut. But before I did that, I looked on here too, on each one of these, and I'm like, okay, you see there's 4 prongs there. Okay, you see the three prongs. All of them were there. All of them are there. No, that's the one that's messed up. This was the one that would make the noise, but it's intact. There's 3 prongs here, 3 prongs here. You see that? It matches up. There we go. Okay, it's not going to do it now because this one's out. It's not going to make the noise. 3 and 3. So I looked at this one. I'm like, okay, there's 4 pieces of metal sticking out. You can even see where it was manipulated. You see this bottom one right here? Right here? You can see where someone got something sharp and did something. But the one that's missing, if I were to put this side by side, and I've got to hold this camera, but also work with me. There's 4 of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. See them? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where the hell is the other one that goes in here? You can clearly see that these have been manipulated. You see that? Okay, they've been, and the one that's missing, hold on, you guys, messing with my camera, so you guys can get a clear view. The one that's missing is which one, you guys? Can you see? If you line all those up, yeah, the second one is totally missing. It's not even in there. So when I saw that, I said, wait a minute. He took the entire piece of copper out of here. I'm thinking if I put a piece of foil in there, you know, because foil is a wonderful conductor, you guys, and then plug it back in, it would work. But then the foil first came out because it's the holes at the bottom. You know, it first went all the way through. And then I looked and I said, no, that's not going to work because all of these has its own electrical. Okay. Okay, electrical wires. One goes to that one. This one goes to this one in the middle. And this one goes to the one on the end. So the second one, if you're facing this way, one going down, does not have any copper in it, nor does it have any electricity in the back. Then that's what prompted me, here we go, to move this tape. And ta-da! Look what I found. Cut. You think the manufacturer would make this with these wires cut? So all this time, this idiot hit these wires, he hit them. And all this time, I'm going to try to do this. That was hidden under there. But it was, of course, straight, you know, even. So you couldn't tell that it had been manipulated. Okay, the tape was taped right, you know. Let me show you if I could do it, what I'm talking about. The tape was taped. I can't do it and hold this. You know, in other words, you didn't think anything was going wrong because the tape was correct. You know, and that's still not it. So you're like, what the hell? Yeah, this is what he did. He came in and cut my wires, knowing that I was going to cook some food. Here you guys. Knowing I had 2-piece packages of meat to cook. And his hungry ass wasn't going to get any. Yeah, cut the wires, you guys, to my freaking range. There they go. Cut. Cut, cut, cut. Yeah, the ones that would normally go, either one, I don't know which one, but the ones that would normally, probably both of them, would go in there. Right there in that hole. Like that. That's where they would go. Right there. Now, see, he doesn't know me because I will literally go ahead and strip those wires on the end to reveal the copper and put a piece of foil aluminum off in there and throw this bad boy back on there and my oven would be working. But you know what? That's not my problem. I'm just going to talk to the office and tell them that the wires have been cut and I will show them this video. Yeah, electronic stalking. Now this was not done for stalking. This was done for pettiness. Immature, stupid. El stupo. And I'm going to tell you guys something while I'm doing this video. When you find a man that continuously messes with a woman, he's a rapist. Okay? I said I'm going to do a separate video on this, or a video on this. This dude is a rapist. Only men who love to rape women will continue to taunt them and mess with them. And the reason for that is because he's not getting any attention from me. I get watched all freaking night long above my head no matter where I'm sleeping. She, if she's a she, I don't know, since she want to watch my vagina like he does, is involved in it. She's very well aware right above my head what he's doing. You can hear them talking while I'm asleep. And this idiot had the nerve to hold a conversation with me in the breezeway the other day. And something, however it went, she said, I don't talk to schizophrenics. I didn't start the conversation. She did. I didn't even know who she was until I really looked. I'm like, who is this talking to me? You know, and I looked up and noticed it was her. Well, you don't talk to schizophrenics, but you sure hang around a lot of psychos, a bona fide certified psycho. And so are you. Yeah, the wires are cut. And then he tried to put them back off in here like, you know, like, ain't nothing but a thing, chicken wing. You know, and nothing happened. And my oven had been working, excellent all of that time. No problem. Here's the problem. But as I was saying, you guys, be careful, you guys, who you hang around with. When you've got someone that is, excuse the camera for moving so much. When you have an idiot, okay, and you can look this up on Crime TV. This is just really common sense. When you've got a supposed to be man that's continuously messing with a woman for absolutely no reason, and she's not giving him attention. Like when he says some things, I will turn my classical music on in my kitchen so that it drowns out his voice. He's an attention hoard. He wants attention from me and I'm not giving it. Although the woman above my head that's with him is obviously not who he wants to be with or something. I don't know what they have going on. And so he's pissed off that I don't give him the attention that he wants. Narcissist. Thus the reason why I have been followed for 5 years, going on 6 years. Matter of fact, yeah, July should have been about 6 years when I moved into those apartments that I lived in. Yeah, 6 years. It's been 6 years now, you guys. And she's up there with him. No, I don't talk to, what did she say? Schizophrenics. Are you calling me a schizophrenic, heifer? Is that what you're calling me? Because I figured out what the fuck you guys are doing. Really? Oh, you don't talk to schizophrenics, but please don't look in the mirror and talk to yourself because you would definitely be talking to a psycho. And you live up there with a psycho. So you guys be careful who you hang around with. This is a bona fide rapist waiting for his moment. Definitely, which is the reason why he keeps taunting me and watching me all freaking night, because he's infatuated with me. And like I said, no bragging. If I had my way, I would shoot his balls off And it's probably going to happen. Here's the reason. When I was in my apartment when this first started, your girl right here was walking around in the nude continuously. I'm in my apartment. I'm doing what I do. I'm cooking in the nude. Oh, he wanted to continue to see that. So he used this stupid vessel above my head so that he could continue to watch me at his leisure. Now, he's physically above my head videoing and doing all this stuff. And he's not the only one videoing me, you guys. Basically, the whole freaking building is videoing me. Minus a couple of apartments of people that I know and I'm pretty close to. But you can clearly see that these wires, which I did not cut, have been cut, which explains why when I came home and tried to cook my meat, I could not. Not that way anyway. I still cooked it. I already knew. If you guys thought that this shocked me, you have another thing coming. This is what I go through on the daily almost. If I leave, something is going to happen. Came home the other day, my ceiling fan, now he didn't know I did this. I turned on both. There's two switches, a dual switch for my ceiling fan, and the other one goes for the light, ceiling fan light in my bedroom. And the other switch, the one on the left, goes for the hall light. I purposely turned on both of them. Now, the hall light does not have anything there because the previous tenant that lived here obviously had been here, I was told, for 8 or 9 years. Had somehow manipulated the votive, is a little light, and then you put the little glass on top of it, nothing special, like a candelabra. But he had it turned where it was cracked towards the wall because I guess he didn't want to get in trouble or whatever. And then they didn't know when they came in to redo my apartment, to whatever. And so they didn't see it at all because the crack that was in it, which had a hole in it actually, was turned towards the wall. So if you're looking at it from the hallway, from the other side, it looks perfect. It looks okay, but it really wasn't. So I took it down. And so there's no light there right now, but that's what it controls, a dual, switch. What I did, this was just like 2 weeks ago. I turned both of them on and my ceiling fan the light would come on, but the ceiling fan had not been on in like 4 or 5 days. I slept right under that ceiling fan. It was not on. I used a regular fan and my AC. Stay with me. When I came back, the switch for the bedroom light ceiling fan was off. Okay, remember both of them were on. I turned it on, and guess what else came on besides the light? The ceiling fan came on. He didn't know there was a setup. That ceiling fan had not been on for, let's see, ceiling fan hadn't been on, like I said, 5 days, 4 or 5 days. Not only that, I keep the ceiling fan when it is on high. How about the ceiling fan was not on high? Four options: off, low, medium, high. That ceiling fan stays on high, you guys. How about when not only when I turned the switch on did the ceiling fan come on, it was on low. So he does little shit to let me know that he's been in my freaking apartment manipulating shit and doing this, that, and the other, just to let me know that he's been, amongst other things. Something else had occurred as well, which is not even worth me talking about. I'm just documentation, you guys. Documentation beats conversation 24 hours a day. Learned that in network marketing. Here's your proof right here. Okay, right here, cut. Both of these wires obviously go right in here. Okay. Yeah, both of those wires, but there's a space. Both of those wires go right in there, and you can actually see where this whole unit has been manipulated. Let me try again. I had to hit my camera. Wait a minute. For focus. Yeah. You can see, look. You can see where it's been manipulated. Right here. So this is Kimmy Wyatt. I gotta go, you guys. That's this. I cracked the case again. Excuse my little finger over there. Cracked the case again. Yeah. Electronic stalking. Messing with you for absolutely no reason. Totally cut. And this is exactly where they go. Right, I can't do it. Right off in there. Bam. And if it was working, the component, the copper, would be right off in there, you guys. Right. Let me try to do it. I can't. The second one. That's where it would go. So this is Kimmy Wyatt, you guys. Be careful when your shit is not working. If you're a victim of gang stalking, just do a little investigating. Because this is a Whirlpool, so I called Whirlpool, and then I hung up the phone. Once I discovered this, I was on hold or whatever, going through the prompts and messing with this at the same time. And I was like, I can hang up from them. That explains it right there. Of course, you're going to get beep, beep, beep. Let me do it. Yeah, this is great. This is great for an ending. Yeah, of course you're going to get, let me see. Now let me do the bottom one first. Get these out of here. Make sure they're out of the way. Yeah, you're going to get, hold on. Yeah, gotta go. Yeah. Yeah, I think FIEI stands for fucking idiots extremely indefinitely. Bye. Bye.